Since 2024 is coming to an end, I thought it would be the perfect time to do my first ever 24-hour readathon. And now, am I gonna make it the full 24 hours in a row? Probably not. I'm probably going to split this up into as much as I can do today and then tomorrow. But since Christmas is right around the corner, I have 3 different Christmas books that I want to hopefully get through in this video. I'm not the fastest of readers, however, I do have audiobooks too. So, starting off with the books, I have The Christmas Tree Farm by Lori Gilmore. And now I know this is like the 3rd book in an interconnected standalone series. I figured this will be a good book to start off with. And then, of course, for Christmas books, we all know Lovelight Farms by B.K. Borison, which I'm very excited for this one also because it's the start of a 4-book series. Each of them take place in a different season. If you can't tell, I guess we have a little bit of a tree theme going on here. And then the last one I have is fully audiobook. I didn't wind up getting the physical copy, which now I kind of wish I did, but it's okay. Which is Wreck the Halls by Tessa Bailey. So without further ado, let's get into this one. I'm actually really very excited because we actually have some snow on the ground and with Christmas books and all of my little Christmas decor. I'm so excited. Oh, it has a mail. Oh, it's so cute. Actually so stupid. I didn't even start the timer. How highly unsatisfying is that? Well, I'm gonna do 23 hours and 45 minutes. Starting now. Wow, we're already off to such a great start. Alrighty y'all, it's just over an hour later. I've made it on to chapter 6, which is page 57 of The Christmas Tree Farm, which I'm a pretty slow reader, but this is very, very fast paced. And it is also literally a Hallmark Christmas movie in a book. We've got the grumpy sunshine trope, we've got the small town feels, and there is also dogs in this one, so if you're a dog lover, it's probably your book. But yeah, I don't really have too many thoughts so far. It's just Kira comes to town, she buys a Christmas tree farm, she hates the cold, she is just the Grinch of Christmas right now, and Bennett is visiting his sister who owned one of the previous book's businesses. And we're just starting to get them together and little pieces of things. So, not too much to say, but it's cute so far. I apologize if the scenery of this video is not very fun because I have a feeling I'll probably be staying in my room majority of the time because my parents are home, they're also in the living room, so it's kind of my only place to be right now. But for a little time check, we have 20 hours and 55 minutes left of the challenge. I did pause to eat and then do a few things, so the time is a little after 1 now, which is crazy because I feel like I've basically been reading since 10 a.m. and time is absolutely flying by. And it's also kind of nice because I'm not going on my phone nearly as much as I would normally. And so it's kind of fun to have a little social media and just technology detox. But a little Christmas Tree Farm update. And also, we did have to whip out the Christmas blanket because it is so cold. But as I was getting at my update, I am basically halfway through. I'm on page 173, and I figured I'd give a little bit of an update. This is Hallmark in a book. I literally feel like I'm watching a Hallmark movie. We're getting to the point of the story where you can basically predict what's gonna happen, which is not necessarily a bad thing if you're in a cutesy little romance mood, but our characters are just starting to warm up to each other, and there's this huge snowstorm coming, so naturally he's at her house trying to wait out the storm, which we'll see what happens from there. I will say that a few lines in this is definitely pretty cheesy, but I feel like I am in a fun little Christmassy mood right now, so I feel like it's not the end of the world, but it's definitely getting me into the Christmassy vibe. And also, I love this cover. I love all the covers of these books. Alright, I'm gonna read for a little bit, but honestly, I'm getting through this book a lot faster than I thought I was going to be, which I think is a good thing. Okay, well, if you couldn't already tell, it's actually starting to get dark outside. I have 17 hours and 30 minutes left of this challenge, and I don't think I'm gonna say a rating yet because I tend to sit on the books that I read afterwards to like fully absorb what I'm gonna rate it. I will say it's definitely not a 5-star book, but I'm happy to report that I finished it. If you couldn't already tell, my reaction to the ending was not necessarily what I was thinking was gonna happen. I feel like it was like a little bit random, like the last 2 pages. It was cute, it gave Hallmark. I enjoyed it, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really tired. And I have 17 hours left of this challenge. So, to be honest, and you guys can say that it's cheating, but it's my video, so I'm gonna make up my own rules. I think what I'm going to do is save Lovelight Farms for later tonight / tomorrow, and maybe start listening to Wreck the Halls. What my plan was to listen to that book and then do some like other things. I really want to crochet a scarf. So I don't know, last week, 2-3 weeks, something, I got yarn. Oh, look it literally matches me perfectly. We love. But I want to crochet a scarf, and I also really want to plan out some more bookish content for the end of this year as well as the start of 2025. So I think I'm going to listen to Wreck the Halls and do a few little fun things. Okay, seriously, how am I so tired? So, Wreck the Halls is about Melody, who is the daughter of a very famous music royalty. But when a producer offers her a lot of money to reunite her mother's band on TV, Mel begins to wonder if it's time to rattle the cage, shake up her quiet life, and see him again. Beat, the lead singer's son, is Melody's opposite. The camera loves him, he could charm the pants off anyone, and his mom is not a potential cult leader? I must have missed that part. Okay. They meet as teenagers, they feel an instant spark, but nothing is compared to the wild, intense attraction that builds as they embark on the madcap mission to convince their mothers to perform one last show. I think it sounds fun and cutesy and Christmassy. So, like I said, I'm going to plan out some fun book videos, and maybe I'll start crocheting. We shall see. Might need to look up a how-to video. But without further ado, let's start it. Oh gosh, hold on.
William Morrow and Harper Audio present Wreck the Halls, a novel by Tessa Bailey.
Alright, it's now quite a bit later. I now have a little bit under 13 hours and 30 minutes left. We are almost at the halfway mark, and I'm very, very tired. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure why I thought a 24-hour challenge would be good for me, because I'm quite literally a grandma. I love books. I love crocheting. Here's my scarf so far. I think I made it a little too wide, but it's okay. We got it started. However, really, I'm currently dealing with this mess, trying to put it into a ball, because my scheme was not working out. So, as much fun as that is. As for Wreck the Halls update, I am 53% of the way through. I don't know if I'm going to finish it tonight. I'm going to try. I'm going to really try to finish it tonight. But I also have a major headache right now, so I'm not sure how long we're actually going to last. But honestly, I was really enjoying like the first part that I read so far. And then literally right where I left off, something very interesting happened. We just met one of the characters' mothers, and things took a turn. Yeah, things definitely took a turn. One thing I gotta say though, it's so funny. I'm not gonna say what it was, but in Wreck the Halls and in The Christmas Tree Farm, both of the guys gave the girls the same exact nickname, which I think is really, really ironic that I'm reading these like one after another and it's the same nickname. But I don't know, I think it's cute so far. I don't really have too many thoughts, to be honest. I'm just gonna try and detangle my rat's nest here and listen to a little bit more. Another Hallmark in a book, basically. With a reality TV show, the main characters' names are Beat and Melody. I mean, oh my god, why did I decide to do this tonight? Alright, I will check back in a little bit. Maybe. Hi, it's me. Yeah, so basically, I failed this 24-hour challenge. Last night, I really, really did not feel good, so my intentions were to stay up late, and it just did not happen at all. So here we are. I'm embarrassed to say I didn't even make it 12 hours yesterday, but I have 11 hours and 5 minutes left of the challenge. I finally finished Wreck the Halls this morning, and I'm gonna save my final ratings for the end, even though I think it's blatantly clear what I'm going to be rating this one. I really enjoyed like the first 30 to 40% of the book, and then after that it kind of just felt like she was throwing in little things for the plot that didn't make sense, miscommunication, third act breakup, and other than the title being Wreck the Halls, as in like a play on Deck the Halls, I don't even think they really said the word Christmas at all. Like, they talked about Christmas Eve, but it's not a Christmas book. And just Beat and Melody's whole relationship throughout the book was very hot and cold, and not in a good way, or an entertaining way at that. Not sure how I feel about Tessa Bailey books, but I read one. And also a little update on my scarf. We're actually getting there. I think I made it too wide, but you know what? It's okay. And somehow I messed up here. You can't really tell on camera, but this is a lot thinner than this is down here. I think it's gonna work out. Okay, maybe it'll be cute. And we are on to the next book, which I think is the one that I was most excited about out of the three, so that's why I saved it for last, which is Love Light Farms. I'm very excited for this one, and I have faith that I can get through this book today. I do have the audiobook, but I really do want to read just like a lot of it. It is 304 pages, which is not, that's really short for a book. And I feel like it just sounds really cute. So on the back of the book, it says, in an effort to save the Christmas Tree Farm she's loved since she was a kid, Stella enters a contest with Instagram famous influencer Evelyn St. James. With the added publicity and the $100,000 cash prize, Stella might be able to save the farm from its financial woes. There's just one problem. To make the farm seem like a romantic destination for the holidays, she lied on her application and said she owns Love Light Farms with her boyfriend. Only there is no boyfriend. And I just think that sounds like fun. Maybe we'll have fake dating. That's always a fun trope. So I'm excited. I think it's going to be a good one. So I'm definitely going to read a lot of this. We'll see what today brings. We're supposed to get an ice storm. So much fun, but I'm on my way to go pick up food because none of us feel like cooking tonight. But I'm going to continue listening to my audiobook. I'm like 30-ish% of the way through. And honestly, it has the fake dating trope. It's just, I don't think I've read a fake dating book in so long. I'm really, really enjoying it. It's actually really cold outside right now. But I'm gonna go pick up food, continue listening to my audiobook. I'm actually embarrassed to say what time it is, so we're just gonna ignore the time. But I do have 6 hours and 46 minutes left of this challenge. However, I only have this much left in my book, which I don't think is gonna take me 6 hours, and this is my last Christmas book. But I am on page 233, and I'm really liking this one. It's just so cute, and the fake dating trope just gets me every time. And every time that I've stopped reading, I've also stopped or paused the timer. So obviously it's been over 24 hours in time, but reading wise, honestly, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and binge the rest of this because it's only like 70 pages. It should take me an hour and a half, maybe a little bit more than that because my eyes are no longer working, hence why I have my glasses on, but I'm really, really enjoying it. It's making me excited for the rest of the series too. And welcome to the end of the most failed failed 24-hour reading challenge video that there is on the internet. I finished Love Light Farms. If you're looking for just a little bit of a romantic comedy, a Christmassy book, fake dating, predictable, cutesy, cheesy book, this is for you. I think this was probably my favorite out of the 3 that I read. The nickname that he has for her is not my favorite, but overall, I'm very excited to start In the Weeds, which is like the spring second book to this series. But starting back from the first book that I read, so I read The Christmas Tree Farm by Laurie Gilmore. I gave this a 3 stars. It was cute, it was fun, I really enjoyed it, and I highly recommend it for the Christmassy time. If you're looking for a very atmospheric book, we have ice skating, hot chocolate, Christmas trees, Christmas lighting ceremony, dogs. Like, this book has it all for the Christmas time, and I really liked it. Then I fully listened to Wreck the Halls by Tessa Bailey, which is not a Christmas book. Like, maybe 2 chapters take place, maybe a chapter takes place on Christmas Eve, and that's about all the Christmassy elements that book has. It's basically about rock stars reuniting for a Christmas Eve show with some smut and weird relationship, and yeah. I gave it a 1 star, which might be a little bit harsh because I did enjoy like the first bit of it. So maybe it's more of like a 1.5 star. Wouldn't recommend. Didn't hear great things about it, so I was really just trying to be optimistic and, you know, maybe I would enjoy it, but was it for me? It really wasn't. However, we're okay now because we read Love Light Farms by B.K. Borson. I thought this one was really cute. I'm really glad I picked this up for Christmas. Again, cheesy, hallmarky, but very cute. I gave it 3.5 stars. I wasn't expecting to find a 5-star in this video, but I did get to read some mostly fun Christmassy books. So that is going to be all for this very, very chaotic video. I apologize if you're still watching this. Kudos to you, and thank you for watching my videos. I really, really appreciate it. This was probably the biggest 24-hour fail that you may ever watch in your life. Hi, it's me a few minutes later. I'm actually horrible at doing this challenge right now. I do still have 5 hours and 11 minutes left, but I have no more Christmas books, and I am a horrible YouTuber, so just adds to the fail of this video. But overall, I had fun with it, and if you somehow want to see more chaotic videos from moi, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're so close to 4,000 subscribers, and I would love to hit that by the end of the year. So if you could hit that subscribe button if you're not already, I would so appreciate it. It'd be a Christmas miracle. But I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.